What's going on, family? I'm Black Phoenix, and I just wanted to come live real quick and talk to you about this small experience I had in the Arkansas Department of Corrections. So I believe Warden Tony is dead now. Someone told me that he passed, got sick or something. I haven't did a whole lot of research on him, so I don't know if he's alive or dead. But I heard he was. This gentleman right here was the first. He was the first black warden that I met, and he was a warden that I would say when he came around, the officers straighten their stuff up. Like, they even to some inmates like, oh look, man, Warden Tony. You know what I mean? Like he was well respected, you know what I mean? But I can say one thing about that brother. He put me in a position to win. He was very, very fair. I was at Pine Bluff unit at the time. It was called JCJ, and I had to go up before classification to go to Votech to become a welder. So when the process is, they always send you up before some type of board or committee before you do anything in there. You know what I mean? So they asked me, about me wanting to go to do the Votech, why I wanted to do it, what I was going to take, and I talked to him and told him everything that, I was short enough and I wanted to get this before I got home. So, they approved me to go to Votech. Now, at this time, it took me about 14 months before I actually got into the program of welding at the Votech unit. Well, it didn't take me 14 months to get in. It took me 14 months to finish it. I'm sorry. So it took me 14 months to finish this program. So by the time I get back to JCJ unit, because normally they're gonna send you back to whatever unit that they transferred you from. Normally they'll send you back to that same unit once your time is up. What's going on now? Let me check in. Let me lock that in and see what you're saying. At Tucker, huh? Oh, Tucker unit, huh? Hey, and it's crazy, man. So I got shipped from Vernon unit, because Vernon unit is where they got the Votech unit at. They got a few different classes out there, but I went to Votech at Vernon unit. So after I finished and I graduated, top of my class, fam, and I got transferred back over there. I was waiting to go back up. Now, before I got transferred, I was cutting hair, so I was a barber. You know what I mean? So at that time, so when I went back, the guy said, Warden Tony. I went up for classification. He noticed I finished the program, and he was like, okay, so I noticed, man, you finished, everything was good. I'm like, yes, sir. I said, I plan on doing this once I get out. He said, well, I tell you what, we're going to put you on maintenance so that way you can do some welding. I remember it was a maintenance guy that was in there. And normally, family, most maintenance people that be on maintenance be white. It's just what it is. Most people go to maintenance, you see them, they are some white dudes. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, because majority tradesmen are white. Now think about it now, especially during this time. You know what I mean? We got more blacks getting into the trade now, and that's why I think it's very important that African Americans, black natives actually get into the trade, not in prison, family, but get into the trade. You don't even have to see that type of life, but get into the trades is very important. So these guys normally was number white guys in this maintenance group. So Warden Tony told him, he was like, well, we're going to put him in there. And the guy was like, well, we don't do a lot of welding. He said, that's fine. When you do something, he'll do something. And he willing to learn something else too. You willing to learn something? I said, yeah, I want to learn whatever you teach me. He's like, all right, put him in there. And I'll never forget it, boy. They did not like that. You know what I mean? But they couldn't go against Tony. Then I had just finished. I graduated. I kept my class. I was changing. I was getting up. So it was very it touched my heart, man, that he would actually reach out and grab me like that. And I also want to say something too. I haven't seen my guy in years, but I got a guy named Jamel Jackson. Me and him went to Votech together. He actually started working for Warden Tony like his assistant. You know what I mean? So he was going to his house, you know what I mean, like a domestic, you know what I mean? He was going to his house working at the spot. So him and Warden Tony ended up getting pretty cool, you know what I mean? Hopefully Jamel is out and blessed and doing this thing right now. But he ended up becoming his domestic. And like I say, Warden Tony opened up a door because on maintenance, I got a chance to learn. Like, I didn't know what cocking was, fam. I didn't know how to use a cocking gun. Like, I learned all that stuff on maintenance. Like, I never touched a cocking gun. I didn't know what it was, you know what I mean? And they was playing little jokes and stuff with me, but I learned a lot of stuff just by small maintenance, small repairs that I didn't have no clue. When it was coming to the fabrication and welding, I was helping them do that. And a lot of the kitchen stuff was stainless, so they'll send me in there to go fix and do all the repairs in the kitchen that was broken or whatever. I go in there and weld them. But it was Warden Tony, family. I gotta say, Warden Tony was a complete blessing to me because he allowed me to learn more. He actually blessed me to get into the program. Then once I got back, he put me on maintenance so I can broaden my intelligence. So Warden Tony was one black warden I would want to say that really opened up a door for me. You know what I mean? Because it was that time by him opening up that door when I went to another unit, they opened up a door. Salute, salute. Yeah, Warden Tony did that, man. So I got to give him, his praise for that, especially if he dead, man. Rest in love, because that gentleman really was fair. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got those that was, that was pricks. You know what I mean? Got those that want to step on you, but this brother right here was fair, man. And he helped me opened up a lot of doors for myself. You know, even to this day, I use some of the information that I learned from getting on maintenance in prison. You know what I mean? So I count those blessings. Let me see what you said. I feel like I missed the message. Just had a maintenance interview today. Hey man, you learn a lot on maintenance, bro. You learn a lot on maintenance. So it was a blessing that my first maintenance job was in prison, bro. And it was cool because I went around and did little stuff. I learned other things. I worked on stuff. So it was neat, man. And like I say, when I left there, I went to maintenance in Newport. So I'm in Newport on maintenance. And now it's crazy because it's on your file. Like even when you're in prison, family, it is what it is. Even if you mess around and go to prison, even in there, you'll have a better living, so to speak, if you had a trade, if you know something versus somebody just in there doing time. If you know something, you'll be putting the bed or putting around some situation. Oh, what, you could build something? We need to put you over here with them. Oh, they over here doing this. Like, maintenance always had it going on. Normally, they had all the whatever. They had all the country band. They had something going on in maintenance. You better believe it. You know what I'm saying? So it was always just cool to experience that. But I got to give a shout out to Warden Tony, man. That guy right there, bro, he was something else. But I just wanted to say that today I was thinking about it, and I was actually gonna go live earlier, but I got caught up, got a couple things going on. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start real quick and come through. And I'm at the house now, so I just pulled up. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go on and talk about Warden Tony because he was a blessing, family. So everybody that's in prison, all the officers, the guards, I have experienced some that was complete assholes. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. That was like evil people, black and white, evil people, man. You'd be surprised what a person would do. They get a little power. You know what I'm saying? I'd have met some evil people, and I'd have met some good people, some good-hearted people, good-spirited people. But I will say Warden Tony was one. So I just want to give him his flowers. I don't know. You like I say, I heard he was passed. If he is, I want to give him his flowers. If he ain't, I just gotta say, man, love, because he taught me a lot going through maintenance. So just wanted to say that, man. Y'all be blessed. I'm about to check out. Keep getting your hog on.